Hello, my magical friends, the Oracle Healer here. Let's go ahead and dive into today's reading. Today I felt called to do a mystery reading for all of you. There are two piles to choose from, two different decks. If you're wondering which two decks we're using, we are using some mini cards today. The first pile over here is the Mystic Soul Tarot deck, and the second pile is the Light Seers Tarot. I am also going to be using oracles in both the piles today. So this is a mystery reading, meaning that it is general, right? Anything can come forward today in your pile. What's most important is that you take what resonates and leave behind anything that you feel isn't for you or maybe isn't clicking. Now, if majority of the reading today does not click with you, it's more than likely just not a message for you today. You can check out some of my other videos. I do want to mention that my readings on here are timeless. So I definitely do have lots of other readings you can go tune into, or you can wait for the next upload whenever that does come out. But let's go ahead and introduce the two piles for today. I also do have timestamps down below in the description box. Make sure that you give yourself some time, tune in with your intuition, and choose whichever one you feel is calling you the most, okay? This is pile number one's card, and we have the Sun. Pile number two is the Seven of Swords. Those are the two cards for today. I will see you in your pile. On my pile number one, so you all chose the Sun card. This is going to be your mystery reading. So before we jump into the oracles, the Sun card is known to be a happiness card. It's a card of joy. It could also resemble freedom, hope, faith, and also inner child or childlike energy here. So maybe the message for you today is going to be some good news. Maybe you've been feeling, especially if you're finding this reading around the time that I post it, maybe the retrograde we just had was pretty rough on you. I know it was pretty rough on me too, so I can kind of resonate with that myself. But the Sun card here is bringing some promising energy. There could be a little bit of a throat chakra blockage. Maybe there's been some things that have been kind of pulling on your energy as of lately. So I feel like seeing the Sun card is definitely resembling like you could use some really good news or a switch in a positive direction here, and I am seeing that for you. This pile could have a love for like sunflowers or flowers in general. You could also really enjoy seeing fields of flowers or just anything flowers related. I also am seeing a memory. Spirit is showing me a memory for someone in this pile who maybe has gone to like tulips to see tulips or pick tulips. I believe there's a place called like Texas Tulips, I believe is what it's called. It doesn't have to be quite literally in Texas, although that may resonate with some of you, but I'm seeing like going out and picking like tulips or just picking out flowers for like a good activity. So let's go ahead and get the rest of your cards. Coming in for pile number ones. So we have the Elephant for your first one, which is a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser in the end. So we were kind of picking up on a little bit of a difficulty or a little bit of a challenge. We were saying that maybe this retrograde has been like testing you, or you've just been feeling challenged by life, by the universe as of lately. We also have the Bow. You are highly thought of. Okay, maybe some of you just need to know as well as a side message that people do think about you, pile number one. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit isolated as of lately. Maybe you feel like there's not really anyone in your corner, or maybe a particular person you feel like isn't in your corner right now. Just know that you're highly thought of, okay? You are loved. We also have the Parrot. Someone will gossip about all of your secrets. This could definitely be part of this like challenge and like the struggle here. Okay, so although we do have like good people around you, not everyone that does surround us is good or does have good energy. There may be some people coming in. I actually feel like for majority of you, this people or person hasn't came forward. This is more of like a future energy. And speaking of future energy, we actually have January that's coming forward being significant. So confirmation with that period. So this is just Spirit giving you a little bit of a heads up that someone might want to test you here in the near future. So from here, obviously, of course, depending on when you find this, from here on out until January, January is significant for when you can meet that person that might want to test your patience. Bottom of the deck, we have the Harp, which is great happiness, which perfectly confirms the Sun card that you got. But let's dive a little bit deeper with some tarot. What is this lesson with the elephant about? So we have 10 of Cups. So I do feel, first of all, 10 of Cups can represent like ultimate happiness, contentment. 10 of Cups can also resemble like family-like energy. The Sun does talk about children, so for a lot of you, children could be involved. Not for all of you, but for some of you. Aside from children, I am seeing here that maybe there was like a really important lesson that came from a marriage or that came from a long-term partnership here with the 10 of Cups. I do feel like this connection was one that brought you both good and like hard times, which is why we also have the 9 of Wands here as well. We even have the 10 of Pentacles too and the King of Swords. So you definitely built like an empire, or did definitely have like a family with this person. Or if it wasn't a family, you definitely were with this person long enough to share some type of legacy or some type of assets. So that can look like maybe owning a home together, maybe getting an apartment together. Maybe that just looks like maybe sharing a dog or sharing a pet, some type of form of like a long-term commitment, whether that looks as something as maybe like small as a pet. Pets can definitely be responsibilities, but it can even be something as serious as like an actual child, or actually owning a home, owning property together, just kind of like finances being involved, and you know, just kind of like that stability, sharing stability and security in home in those types of ways. Now we do have the 9 of Wands that's appearing here too. So I feel like this is showing us that part of the lesson, whether you feel like this is something that you have already passed or that you're still currently living in right now, I do feel like this is saying that you have definitely been reaching kind of like a last straw when it comes to this situation. There's definitely something that's kind of been keeping you up at night when it comes to this person, or when it comes to this connection or this dynamic. So know that you are learning a very important, valuable lesson right now out of this connection with this person. And again, if this is already a connection that you have disconnected from, this is just your spirit guide's way of saying, you know, this connection, even though maybe it ended and was a little bit hurtful, depending on where you're at on the timeline, it was definitely, confirmation. It was definitely something that needed to happen in order to benefit you in the end here. Confirm this bow. Who is highly thinking of pile number 1? Who is thinking of you highly? We have a Queen of Swords and we also have a 9 of Swords. This could be a mother figure that thinks very highly of you. For some of you, this could even be this person that you actually disconnected from, or that disconnected from you as well, because this person is definitely like heavy in their emotions. I feel like this person that's thinking of you as well can even maybe look like a friend for others of you. It's definitely someone that you've had like some type of like past with, because if you didn't have a past with this person, if this person was like a secret admirer, wasn't really someone who wasn't part of your life or didn't have history with you, they wouldn't be feeling such strong emotions, or they wouldn't be feeling as affected by you as they appear to be right now, you know? So this is definitely someone that you've had, again, a past connection with, maybe an ex-best friend. It could also be like, again, a mother figure for you, because the Queen of Swords is definitely someone who can be reliable and dependable. They could sometimes come off a little bit strict as well. So yeah, but we do have air coming forward for this person: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you're very highly thought of when it comes to someone here who clearly wants like the best for you, regardless of who this person represents, if there's still someone in your life or not. And I do feel like this person does tend to stress out about you as well. They could stress out about whether or not you're doing okay. if you're entertaining the right people, if you have been doing good or not. You know, there's definitely maybe some things in the past that you shared with this person, you know, some concerns or things that you struggled with. So I do feel like it's giving like a natural concern of them just kind of wondering, like, I wonder if pile number one ever got over that person. I wonder if pile number one is with someone new. I wonder if pile number one ended up getting that job or having that appointment that they needed to have for that chronic illness. You know, I'm just spitballing some things that are coming forward. But natural like curiosity here, because this person does want and wish and hope the best for you, again, regardless if you are currently in contact with them or you're not. So let's talk about this parrot. Who is this parrot here? Who is this person? Who is this parrot in the future that will gossip? We have the Star, we have Strength, and we have Page of Pentacles. Right away, I'm getting that this is going to be someone involved in some type of career. This could be like a work environment, or someone that might be wanting to collab with you. For those of you who might resonate with maybe doing a little bit more like freelance work, or if you're someone who kind of like works for yourself or has your own type of business here. But we also have the Star. So the reason why this person is going to be gossiping about you is because I feel like they are comparing. This person's going to be comparing the spotlight that you're in, because look at that bright star. It's like really, really, really bright. They could be comparing whatever type of work it is that you're doing to the kind of work that they're doing, if that makes sense. We have a little bit of like mirroring going on right here with like the Strength card as well. I do feel like I'm hearing a message with the Star card, because this person looks like they're wearing pajamas. Do you guys see that? That's really interesting. There's some type of essence of like this parrot that's going to be gossiping about you and comparing themselves to you, and like the work ethics here or the skill sets. It's really ironic that they're going to be comparing, because to me, I feel like they're actually someone who's quite lazy, and I feel like that's the reason why they're going to gossip about you. Why it kind of feels like this person is just projecting. They're projecting your kind of like work ethics because it's something that they wish that they can do, or that they're going to be projecting the kind of spotlight that they see you in, that they wish that they could mirror, that they wish that they could live and be like you in that way or in that sense. So there's some comparison going on. That's why this person's going to be gossiping here. And I actually have some new cards. What does this person look like? Help pile number one point out who this parrot looks like. What does this parrot look like? And we're gonna get a few of them. Remember, for everyone, it could be a little different. For everyone, it's gonna represent someone different. But let's see what we have so far. Okay, so what does this parrot look like? This individual. We have short hair. They could be a feminine with short hair, just like this, or they could be a masculine, right? But we have short hair. We have oval face. We also have practitioner. Again, we were talking about it being related to kind of like work or skill sets. So it makes sense why we have practitioner here. This person could be in the same line or field of work as you. We also have Australian. We have Hispanic or Latino or Latina. And for our last one, we have white clothing. So this person could have a lot of white clothing, or have a profile picture of them in white clothing is another thing that I heard as well. Okay, let's go ahead and put this away. And we did get that January is going to be when you can expect that person to come forward. So we'll just leave the January there. Let's go ahead and get some final cards of advice for you. Before you go, my pal number ones. Any final advice for my pal number ones today? We have love without self-abandonment. Real love doesn't ask you to disappear. Stay present, stay whole, and still be loved. We also have face your fears. Fear is a teacher, not a barrier. Face it head on and it will lose its power over you. So I love that you got the face your fears card here, okay? Let's go back to your sun card, right? I do feel like around January timeframe is going to be when you're going to get some type of big opportunity. It's an opportunity that you've been waiting for, an opportunity to leave all of these things from the past, like this elephant card that we were talking about. Maybe January is gonna be an opportunity for you, pile number one, to just have a new beginning for yourself, a new beginning without a draining relationship, a new beginning after a divorce. Maybe it's a new beginning in terms of finally stepping into your element, because we were getting this parrot comparing some type of work ethic or comparing skills that you have to their set of skills, right? Who's doing it better type of thing. So you need to know, with the sun being here and with the harp that you got as well, great happiness, that everything is going to work out for you. So any fears or anxieties that you're having right now, we need to just grab them and we need to throw them out the door, because everything is already written in the stars for you. It's just all about you trusting in the divine timing of it and opening up to it with open arms. Okay, we also have accept imperfections along the way with this, because you are human. You're living your own divine human experience like we all are. Perfection doesn't exist. Embrace your flaws and those of others. They are the key to growth. Okay, let's get two more. We also have execution and certainty. Ideas alone won't create change, pile one. Turning thoughts into action is what leads to results. Make a concrete plan and take the first step towards execution today. Procrastination or self-doubt may be blocking success. Commit and take action towards this. So again, accepting perfection, accepting these fears, okay? Maybe for some of you, what's happening or what wants to open up for you can even look like a new connection of some kind. Whatever it is, it looks like it's going to be something that's just going to make you feel really happy. So this manifestation can look different for either one of you, right? Another thing that we're getting with the execution is the importance of needing to meet our spirit guides halfway. So we can ask the universe all we want, but you also need to hold yourself accountable as well in meeting your spirit guides halfway, you know, depending on whatever it is that you're asking. To give an example of that, you know, let's say you're asking for a new person, a new lover, right? Someone that's a lot more reliable, dependable, someone who will treat you right, but you're texting your ex or you're stuck in a situationship, you know, that's kind of contradicting the energy that you would want to be pulling in if it's love for you. And so the execution is saying, pile number one, how do you feel like you can better plan? How do you feel like you can make better decisions or take that first step towards opening yourself up to this sun card that clearly is already written out for you, right? But how can you do your part in meeting your spirit guides halfway to better receive it here without any blockages? We have certainty. Unwavering certainty aligns your energy with success. Doubt delays your results. Visualize yourself already achieving your desired goal. Act with complete faith in the outcome. Inner hesitation is blocking your path. Strengthen your trust through repetition and through affirmations, my pile number ones. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here with you, pile number one. If anything resonated, feel free to leave a like or leave a comment down below. If you would like to, you can follow me over on my TikTok. I go live over there daily, Monday through Friday, sometimes also Saturday as well. If you would like to book a private reading with me or would like to check out my listings and what I offer, you can check that out down below with the link to my Etsy shop. I would love to connect with you. You can also check out my reviews. I have quite a few reviews you can go through. I am sending you lots of love and light and everything nice. I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hello, my pile number twos. You all chose the Seven of Swords card. This is going to be your mystery reading. Now, some of you can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or have air in your chart. You don't have to, but it is something that is coming forward. The Seven of Swords card has this bird here who's kind of giving off some type of warning, right? The Seven of Swords can talk about someone who is being maybe sneaky, someone who has mischievous energy, maybe being involved in some type of scheme. The Seven of Swords can also represent someone who's hiding or someone who's wearing a mask, right? Because this person has has a hood on. We can't really see their face or know who they are or see who they are. And they're also holding a dagger in their hand too. So the Seven of Swords can represent that maybe there's been someone around you or your energy that you feel has been sending you ill intentions. The Seven of Swords can also represent, if it's not something outside of you, can actually also represent things or swords that we are holding, carrying inside of our mind that we feel are not being expressed. So it could be you not fully expressing something to someone else or to the universe, maybe having avoidance with self, or it could represent another individual having some avoidance or not fully 100% showing or telling you their true intentions here, okay? But some way or somehow there is a little bit of like secrecy going on at this time. Something's definitely being like hidden. So let's go ahead and dive deeper here. Let's get this tea leaves out, see what we can get. We have jog, protection from a powerful friend. So maybe when it comes to the Seven of Swords person, you've been having people in your life, pile number 2, tell you. It could be like friends or family. Maybe a best friend has been telling you that they've been feeling like something is weird or something is off. But this is coming in the form of like protection here. So I don't feel like a friend is the one that is kind of like being the hidden enemy. It just feels like you do have friends or people around you. This dog can even represent divine protection from like a spirit guide as well. So if it's not a friend in the 3D realm, it could be, you know, again, someone on this other side of this realm that is trying to protect you, trying to send you signs and synchronicities, saying like, hey, you know, like this crow, be very careful, be cautious, have your guard up. We also have kite, vacation. A vacation is coming forward. I feel like you have been given signs and warnings about who this is. Confirmation, we have a dark man. Dealings a relationship with a man. So a masculine is coming forward here. They could have a dark complexion or dark hair. They don't have to, but they can. I actually do have some cards that I use for pile number 1 when it comes to pointing out who a certain individual is. We will definitely use some of those for you today, okay? So this person who's hiding behind a mask can very much be a masculine or have masculine energy in their chart. We also have a bouquet, compliments from an admirer. We also have a secret admirer as well. So there is a second individual that's coming forward too. The bottom of the deck says haystack, which is talking about karma. You will reap what you have sown. So I don't feel pile number 2 like this is karma coming directed towards you. It could very much be good karma, not bad karma. But do stand clear and do remember that what we send out into the universe is what we get back, okay? So if you've been keeping your cool, you've been keeping your boundaries, you feel like you haven't been doing anything wrong to whoever this person, the Seven of Swords is, this is just saying that this person, shall they continue to send you negative energy your way, they will get their karma for it, okay? Remember that karma doesn't forget anyone. Let's go ahead and get more with the tarot now. Let's go ahead and give you some confirmation and clarity over all of these cards that we have for you. Let's see here. What's the significance with this jog? What does this friend know? Or what are the signs and synchronicities and protection coming forward here? We have Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords is normally someone who thinks very logically about things. Maybe this person can represent, if it's not like a friend, maybe a mother figure. We have High Priestess. We also have the Wheel. It could also even be representing yourself and then just like your spirit guides trying to tell you or trying to show you, hey, when it comes to this person that's hiding things or that is causing some type of deception, you need to think logically. You need to take your emotions out of the equation. With the High Priestess, maybe it's been a good while now that you've been feeling pile number 2, like your intuition has been off, or like your intuition, like maybe you're like, I don't know why I keep dreaming about this person, or I don't know why I keep having a feeling that this person is going to come back. I don't know why I have a feeling that this person in my life is just giving me weird vibes. There's something off about them that I can't quite put my finger on. All of those gut feelings and energy, off-putting energy that you're feeling is for a reason. You need to trust in your higher power and your higher wisdom and that intuition. We also have the wheel here. So there is a change that is coming forward. This change, let's go ahead and see what that is, because the wheel talks about, it can talk about like success, but it also talks about change and like destiny. So what is this shift or this change? What's going to happen? We have Ace of Pentacles. And we also have Knight of Cups and Three of Wands. So this shift looks like an opportunity to get away from this person. But remember that you need to open up yourself to that, okay? This can look like finally cutting off this Seven of Swords person in order to move off or move on eventually within time towards opening yourself up to dating somebody new. I do feel like this Knight of Cups is representing someone completely different. For some of you, you could already know this Knight of Cups. That could be part of the bouquet that we have here, right? A secret admirer. I feel like the secret admirer right now could be waiting for you to be off the market. Maybe the secret admirer knows, or maybe has like a feeling that you're involved with the Seven of Swords with someone else who's maybe they feel like isn't deserving of you. But it looks like the wheels are going to turn. Something's going to happen. Something's going to shift, change up the energy. So that way you can cut cords with whoever it is that is lying to you in order to reach new waters, in order to move towards someone who will be able to give you more of what it is that you are desiring and that you are searching for. Okay. Now, for those of you that might be wondering, like, ooh, like new love, I want to know more about this. This new love can be coming towards you. I would say maybe for some reason, like years is coming forward to me. That doesn't have to mean like a lot of years, but depending on when this reading finds you, because my readings are timeless, right? If you're finding this reading around the time that I like upload it or post it, this could be talking about towards the end of this year, which is 2026, going into the first month of 2027. So that could look like January. For others of you, depending on when you find this, I do feel like I am also pulling with Cups energy. The month of, what month is? The month of November can be significant. Seeing the month of November, which is like Scorpio energy. Tell me about this vacation. Looks like there's like a vacation to look forward to, maybe some time off. We have Seven of Cups. This talks about exploring your options. We also have Six of Cups. Six of Cups is the nostalgic card. And then we also have Eight of Swords. So, and then bottom of the deck, Two of Wands, confirmation. For some of you, this is quite literally taking a vacation, actually taking travel, planning out travel, right? That's why we have the little globe right here in the corner. For others of you, it not being in a physical sense can mean needing a vacation from the past, okay? Six of Cups, also notice how we have the little snake, we have the vampire or the bat, which represents energy vampires. This could be talking about you needing a vacation from this person, you feeling like you need a vacation from your mind, because maybe your mind has been haunting you lately when it comes to past memories, when it comes to this person, maybe past things or triggers that this person that was hiding things from you has done. Maybe this is also representing the fact that you're repeating a lot of the same traumas or going through a lot of the same traumas with the Seven of Swords person right now, if you're connected to them, that you have already been through in the past, or that you've been through a time or two. Because again, Six of Cups is like nostalgic energy. It's like being reminded of something from the past or someone from the past. We also have another dog here as well, so dogs are very significant for this specific pile. Eight of Swords talks about how we actually have a lot more power than we think we do. So you need to know that, my pile number twos, that the situation here can be fixed, but it first needs to start with you and your willpower. It needs to start with you saying, you know what, enough's enough. I might be feeling trapped with the situation, but in reality, I'm actually not tied up. I do have power. The ball is in my court. I can do something about this energy if I'm no longer happy with it. I can create a boundary. I can do what I need to do to create some peace for myself, which would be this vacation here, right? So give yourself that mental clarity, that mental vacation that you feel like you are needing here. Know that you have a lot more options than you think you do. Maybe a lot of you in this pile are holding on to the Seven of Swords person because you feel like there's not going to be better options out there for you. Maybe you feel like things won't ever change for you. Maybe you're feeling like, due to your past, like things are just always going to happen for me this way. I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to find people who have their best interest at heart when it comes to me and what I have to give and what I have to offer. So again, those are the Eight of Swords. Those are all of these limiting beliefs that you think are there, or that you think are true but are not true. Okay, so there's more options here to give yourself a vacation, to give yourself more of that peace, that harmony, that tranquility, that escape that you are needing and deserving of from this person or whatever it is that's making you feel uneasy. Okay, let's see. When we're now in the section when it comes to this masculine here, we'll get some features for this masculine, and we'll also get some features for this secret admirer, okay, to help you pin out the two. Show me this person here. Show me this person that is hiding with this Seven of Swords. Show me this person. Help me point them out. We have skin condition. We have plus size. This person can be a little bit overweight. We also have Hispanic or Latino or Latina, if you feel like it's more of a feminine for you. We also have sharp face. Bottom of the deck, we have round face. Okay, so again, this is for this person that's creating a lot of issues for you. And again, if you don't feel like there's anyone, maybe this is just something with self that you're battling, feeling like you're stuck, feeling like you can't cause a positive change in your life. Maybe you're holding on to the past, needing to realize that your past doesn't define you, and that could be part of, what you're needing to realize with yourself if it's not another individual. So some of those characteristics can even be characteristics of your own. Okay, so let's see. Let's see the secret admirer. Show me what the secret admirer looks like for pile number 2. What does the secret admirer look like? They could be a practitioner. Okay. We have freckles. I feel like this person likes freckles on people too. We have man, so confirmation with masculine. We also have plus size for this person as well, a little more on the heavier side. We also have coarse or curly hair. This person could have a little bit of a wave or a little bit of a curl in their hair. Okay. Alrighty. And let's just get a little bit more about like the secret admirer, how you could know them or how they know you. How does the secret admirer know pile number 2? We have magician. With the practitioner being here, this person can know you through their craft or through their work or through your craft and your own work, your own business, maybe even your own career or your own passion. We have Knight of Wands, and we also have the Two of Swords. So this person is someone who feels very good, very highly like confident and abundant about you. This person is someone who's very adventurous. They have a lot of confidence themselves as well. The Two of Swords is telling us that this person has been thinking for a really long time now, like of when they feel like they should come forward. But I do feel like this person, again, knows that you might be healing from something, or knows that you might still be associated to someone who isn't deserving of you. So that's why they keep on running back and forth with like wanting to tell you how they feel and keeping it to themselves. Another thing that I'm hearing too, I actually feel like you know this person, or you've known them for a while. Because look, we have Seven of Swords. So this talks about something that has been building for some time. So I would not be surprised if the secret admirer, especially if there's someone who kind of knows your business a little bit, they're definitely someone that's in your circle. It could be a coworker that you talk to a lot about personal things, or it could even be maybe a friend, like a friend that has known you for a while. That could be another reason why with the Two of Swords, they're like, I don't know if I want to, you know, tell pal number two that I like them, because what if it ruins the friendship? What if they don't like me back? Because you definitely do have some type of history here. Like this, we're not talking about a new seed, like someone new. This seed has already grown roots. It's already sprouted outside of the soil. So there's definitely been like, you know, some energy exchange between you and the secret admirer for quite some time in that way, or in that sense. So I really do feel like, again, they could be like a current friend, someone in your circle, friend group, or just maybe someone even related to like career, or what you do for career, for a passion, or for your career path, your life path. And that could be something that the two of you have been working on or building on, or have a common interest on. But this is someone that feels familiar. They could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, let's go ahead and get you your final cards of advice. I hope I can make it because my battery is running low. Release the soul burden. Confirmation. What you carry in silence still shapes your path. Speak it, feel it, and finally let it go. So again, this chain could be you still holding on to this person right now. Whether you're broken up or you're still together, you're still holding on to some things from the past. That's why we got that Six of Cups, nostalgic energy. This is still you, you know, whether this has to do with the person or not, holding on to past traumas, these past burdens, past mistakes, maybe past choices that you wish you did differently, but you can't anymore because it's in the past, you know? So you need to release a lot of the past, or release what is not serving you right now, or what's no longer serving you, in order to move forward towards peace, right? With that vacation card, you deserve peace. Embrace your shadow. The shadow holds the truth that you need, pal, to embrace it, integrate it, and use it to transform your life for the better. Break free from emotional dependence. True independence comes from within. Free yourself from emotional reliance on other people. You could have like maybe like a runner chaser codependency style. And there's definitely nothing wrong with that. But it is something that should be worked on, you know, for the betterment of you, to make some growth. Remember that you have everything that you can possibly need or want to receive from other people. You can already give all of those things to yourself, okay? You don't need to rely. And not that it's bad to rely on other people outside of us, like friendships, partnerships, for emotional help, but we shouldn't overly step that boundary, because then it starts to become a dependency, a codependent issue, and that's when things start to get a little bit unhealthy, okay? Just wanted to clarify that. We have two more cards left. We have resonance. You attract what you vibrate. Your energy is aligning with your desires. Elevate your vibration. Engage in high frequency activities like joy, love, and gratitude. What we think is what we attract, whether it's in people, whether it's in opportunities for like our career, things like that. So what we think is what we attract, what we think is what we become. Your energy might be misaligned. Recalibrate by shifting into a more positive state, into a more positive mindset. It always starts with us. It starts with us first. And for your last card, we have hope. Believing in better days, pile 2, lifts your spirit. Optimism fuels emotional resilience. Find one thing to look forward to today. Focus on what brings you light. Discouragement might be clouding your vision. Shift your perspective to gratitude. So we have another card about needing to shift perspective, the mindset. That makes total sense with that 8 of Swords card. You know, I was saying, This is something that you've been battling with inside yourself. You know, your mind, your perspective is telling you, I don't have options. I don't have a way out. It can't get better for me. It won't get better for me. All of those negative things, the what ifs, the past, you need to work on letting that go, because it's stopping you from reaching lots of new levels of growth and happiness, and you're deserving of that. Okay. I'm going to leave this here with you, my pile number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonated with you some way or somehow, you enjoyed the reading and would like to see future readings like this one, give this video a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. I would love to see it. If you would like to connect with me privately through a private reading, you can check out the link below to my Etsy shop. I have lots of different listings available, so you can definitely find one suited to your needs. And if you're not following me over on TikTok, you definitely should. I go live over there Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturdays as well, giving guidance, connecting with people, which is something I really, really love to do. So I would love to see you over there. I believe that's everything. I am sending you all lots of love and light and everything nice. I will see you on the next one. Bye.